people. Welcome to day 12. Apparently, somebody is really excited outside. Oh, here's the center. All right, let's get going. How are you guys doing today? Welcome to day 12 of live painting and gravity sketch. Ooh, it's so shiny. So I have been taking it slow this morning. I had a show last night, which was so fun. And I really allowed myself, oh, that's so cool. I really allowed myself to sleep in this morning and go slow today. It is noon. On this fine day, on this fine Friday. I am excited for the weekend. I don't know. I was just about to say, I don't know what I'm going to do. And then ideas come. Oops. I still like painting with the ribbon. I don't know why. I like painting with the ribbon and then also using these sort of sheets of shapes, and maybe this is gonna turn into a flower. A lot of my work is very much about nature and about flowers. OMG. Well, how? Ooh. Ooh. Oh, it's so pretty. Looks like a shell almost. Well, anyway, glad the cars figured out their situation. So I'm exploring more of... Oh, fuck. Oh, am I allowed to curse on here? I was going to try and export one of the drawing I did yesterday for day 11 of this challenge to play with what that looks like in AR, like exporting it as a USD file, and then it's so cool. You can like hold it in your hand or put it on the floor. But as I was saying, some of these materials don't transfer very well to that sort of the colors didn't really go on some of them. It just was like gray, the gray plain material, but the textures did. So I'm going to start doing some testing on that as well. And maybe part of my challenge, instead of just drawing for 100 days, although this is really fun, I don't know, we'll see. I might just end up having 100 of these files at the end of this and like a bunch of shapes it's so pretty. Can't be mad at it. How mesmerizing are these? Like, I don't know. I'm enjoying. Look at that. How cool. And the coolest thing is, like, you can duplicate and rotate and move around and resize, which again you cannot do in physical painting. So this has been a really fun. Those of you who don't know, hi, I'm an artist, and you can see my paintings. Sorry, I'm having a time today trying to breathe. It has been interesting air quality, and I know that when I don't sleep as well, that can affect it as well. Anyway, so I apologize for the heavy breathing today. But oh my goodness, it looks like a silky smooth, like, doesn't this look like a Georgia O'Keeffe painting a little bit? A little bit. Oops. Ooh, I don't like that. Sometimes I forget you don't have to, like, this has been really fun because I've done 3D modeling. I started learning Maya I took some classes at Pratt to learn 3D animation, and so sometimes I think about this stuff in those terms, but actually you just don't have to, because it's so much more intuitive. You can like place, oh, I'm gonna make this longer. So you can just play so much more than, I don't know, it's much more intuitive in my opinion than 3D programs. Right now I'm using Blender because my my free Maya student thing expired. You get like 10 years of a student thing, so I highly recommend, if you want to learn 3D software like Maya, take a continuing education class, and they give you a student license which lasts like 10 years. And I think Maya, I mean, a continuing ed class when I did it was like $1,000, and Maya it's like, I don't know how much a year, maybe $400 a year. So it definitely makes sense to do the student visa. Plus, like, I love Blender because I love that it's open source, and I love that that it's free, and it's just, I don't know. Maya is another level of, it's another level. Anyway, sometimes I find myself thinking, like, in terms of how I would create it in a 3D program, but this is like much more like painting than it is like 3D modeling, which I'm here for. And I know I've said this before, but I started using Hello. Oh, too tiny. I started using Gravity Sketch in the MetaQuest 2, and I will be very honest that the MetaQuest 3 is a huge step up. I would get really dizzy and my eyes would get really tired. Really, like, I could not spend more than 20 minutes in it. And this, because the pass-through is so good, you can really... And they've just improved a lot of things on it. Plus, it's not so heavy. The whole headset is not so heavy. Yeah, so it's been really fun to play with this. I'm so lucky. I got this grant through this company called MeshMap to create this AR experience here in Puerto Rico and at the National Museum. And they gave me this with the grant. And I am just having so much fun playing. It's just mesmerizing. Truly mesmerizing. What? I get them confused. Oh, okay, so. When I'm painting, like real paintings, I don't know if you can tell from the ones behind me here and over there, if you can see in the background, or you can go to my website. All those links are in my profile. But it's just my name, ChristinaLucisCarando.com. I really like Impressionism. It's definitely my favorite style of art. And so I tend to make really messy paintings, but it's sort of like an organized chaos because it ends up making some kind of sense. But the colors generally are like totally random. I tend to just put all the colors out on the palette, whatever I'm feeling that day. I honestly get so mesmerized by colors. I'm like, ooh, this looks pretty. And then I just go with it. So I'm trying to bring the style of my messy painting into this 3D space. I mean, TBD if I'm achieving the goal. Pero no sé, it's really fun. It is very fun. And please leave questions in the comments. I will answer them gladly. Oh my goodness. How beautiful. How beautiful. I love it. I love playing with the... Uh-oh. it got turned around. Oh, we'll go back. No, can't. All right. I think it gets confused after here. I like it. I like it. I like the randomness of how these shapes turn out when I do it that way. I think I'm gonna add a loop here. Did I add one? How do you do that? Oh, there. Cool. Ooh la la. I'm so mesmerized. I really think that the point of life is to just play. I mean, I can't believe this gets to be my life. I highly recommend. It's not for everyone. It's not the easiest life. Having your own business and doing your own thing, it's definitely not the easiest in some ways, but in some ways it's easier. Like, I never get the Sunday scaries anymore. You know? I bet, okay. It's so pretty. Okay, so here's the other thing that I do. I like to bring all the colors in, into like everything. We're getting close to what? I don't know. Something. We're getting close to something pretty. I mean, I really like making pretty things. It's kind of my favorite. This life is so crazy. With everything going on in the world, I think it's really important to really, for me, I just have to focus on the happy things. I don't know why. I think it's really, oh, I know, baby. I think it's really important to remember that even though there are hard things happening in this world, there are also so many amazing, beautiful, inspiring things happening. So when people say you have to be informed about things, I'm just like, yes, I agree. And I want to be informed about what's happy and beautiful. Because those things, I would argue, have a higher vibration and spread more love and spread more joy and spread more healing. And you can spread the chaos too, but it just doesn't really do it for me. I don't know. It might be controversial, but here we are. That's me. welcome to my channel. If you don't like it, no, I'm just kidding. You can turn it off or you can tell me what you think. All right, I think this is looking mighty pretty. This might be a good one to, ooh, I keep saying that every day. This might be a good one to export and try. I just feel like it'd be so cool to like export it and hold it on my hand and see if I can make it interactive, like where if you like blow on it, then it like flutters. Do I like that? No. Anyway, you see how I'm painting. I like to do this in real paint too. Just make really messy lines and mix all the colors everywhere. That's sort of my style. Ooh, I like that. And I really like this new muscle that I'm building of painting in 3 dimensions, because I'm so used to like moving the strokes right and left, but now I have to think in literally a whole other dimension, and I mean, create an interesting, like from this side, it's not that interesting. It's interesting, but it could be more interesting. Like from each angle, I feel like there is I mean, what? It's so pretty. I think that there is like I don't know, maybe I'll get better at being aware of like painting it from all angles, but it might be a thing where I just have to afterwards go and modify so that all the angles are pretty like I want them. I don't know, but I am enjoying this game of life. I will tell you that. And today is a beautiful day. I thought it was going to be rainy. I had my rain boots out, but it's not. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I love you very much from the bottom of my heart. And let's go into this world and play more and spread love and focus on the things that bring us joy and and just laugh. Reminder to laugh more. Today I give you that reminder. Let's go ahead and laugh today. OMG. I just love this. I am loving it. Ay, qué cool. Me encanta. Espérate. Oh, it's so tiny. Where are you? Oh. Oh, there. I see. So if I go too fast, it doesn't go. Yeah, it's sort of like there is a... I like using this custom ribbon because I like that it can go big and small in the same... I can control the thickness of it by moving the joystick, which is really cool. Anyway, welcome to my channel where I paint pretty things that I think are pretty, and if you don't, then I don't know what's wrong with you, because I think it's so pretty. Okay, love you. Happy day 12 of live painting on YouTube. Oy! I'm gonna try and export this and see what colors and textures come out. Okay. Bye, people. See you later.